From the north side of St. Louis, welcome to Sportsman's Park. MLB The Show has interleague action for you this afternoon. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Baltimore Orioles.
And now, your
first pitch coming at you right after the break.
Baltimore Orioles.
Just about ready to go. And our starting pitcher here today, number 51. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
All right, ready to get underway. And the batter now, number 22. And the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. And we are underway. Now the 0-1. Lifted in the air, out to left. Williams under it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Oh, 1 down. Late that time, and it's strike 2. And it goes just foul. The 0-2. Ball one there.
2 strikes.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. And he beats it. That's a hit. Great try there.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. That's one of those you classify as just too hot to handle. Hit it on the screws, and it couldn't be fielded cleanly, but you can't really blame the defense in that case.
Now it's the rookie first baseman, number 5. And he pumps it a strike. And the 0-1. And that's outside.
That's a ball.
And it's through for a hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's the center fielder, Jim Edmonds. That one's in there, 0-1.
0-1.
One out. Runners at first and second. That one ripped. Diving, gets down, could be extra bases. Duncan headed for the plate. The run scores. Here comes a second to the plate, and he's out.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
Number 27 will hit next. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And ball one. Popped up. And that's the third out. So they get one run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Orioles coming up. Welcome back. And starting in this one, Jeff Weaver. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, most pitchers today are pretty tall, but this guy's definitely taller than most. He's kind of an imposing figure out there, especially when he's standing on top of the bump. It's like he's looking down on you, so hitters have to be prepared for a couple of things. Ball can get on you a lot quicker because of the extension and release point, and then also tilt through the zone. If you're going to try to hit pitches at the bottom of the zone, it's going to be difficult to get on plane. So look for something up from this guy. You might have a chance to do some damage.
The 1-0. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger, and perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at bat to hit.
Next one off the plate inside, and a count 2-1. There's a strike.
Guy like this can be tough. You know he's not going to try to beat you with velocity, but he's going to sink it, he's going to change speeds, and he's going to pitch backwards at times.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him looking for the K. Couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball at the knees.
Batting second.
Now here is Eddie Foster. And that's in there for strike 1. Weaver, a guy that really fills up the strike zone. Rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play. And the right-hander deals. Molina makes the play, and there's 2 away. All right, let's take a look at the Orioles lineup now. Two outs, base is empty. Number 19 getting ready to hit. Trying to bunt his way on. Bare hand grab to first. Not in time. That's a bunt single.
Nearly a highlight reel play at third, but the bare hand grab still wasn't enough to get the out. Great effort to make that play as close as it was, though.
Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Ken Williams. Here's the pitch. Run around the goal. It's a pitch out. Throw to second. Out at second. That ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back here at the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Now here is Juan Encarnacion. Here comes a pitch. And that one off the outside edge. There's a strike. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff guys have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Next offering is down low. 3-1. And that's in for a strike.
Looks like he's just sizing him up there. Really good pitch to hit, but he took it all the way. Sometimes guys just want to set their timing later on in the game. That may be a pitch that he turns on.
Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. And he makes the catch. One down.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Ronnie.
And up next for St. Louis, Ronnie Belliard. First pitch doesn't find the zone. One down, base is empty. That one in there across the letters. That's a little bit low. And he grounds one to the right side. Gathers and throws to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the second.
Batting eighth, the catcher, number 4.
Now Molina at the plate. First pitch, and he just misses. Just missed. Two and 0 to count. Here it comes. And that one a little bit high.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And a 4-pitch walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. The hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So man aboard. Shu Taguchi digs in now. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one. And here it comes. Lifted in the air, right field. He's there. He's got it. And that is the third out of the inning. The Cards leave one. They lead it 1-0. Bottom half of inning number 2. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ken Williams.
Ken Williams.
The line to kick the pitch. Good eye right there. And there's the strike.
Well, he just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Kicks and fires. And strike 2. That misses the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And another ball. And the righty deals. In the air to left, down the line. Taguchi on the move to his right. Makes a nice running catch. And there's 1 down.
Batting fifth, the center fielder, William.
Next to hit, William Jacobson. Strike on the outside. 0-1. Now 1-1. Here's a 1-1.
Ball, that's out.
That one missed. The wind and the pitch. Clips the corner. Now 3-2.
We got a full count.
On the ground at first. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting sixth, the second baseman, Marty McManus.
And next for the Orioles, Marty McManus. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Bounced out to short. Now the throw to first on the run. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 1-0. On to the 3rd inning. And the batter now, number 22.
The shortstop, number 22.
The pitch. That misses, and it's 1-0. And the pitch.
That's ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
The pitch. In the dirt, and the count is filled up. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Very close off the outside corner. Could have easily been called a strike in that location.
Next is the designated hitter, Chris Duncan. Reached on an infield single his first time. Duncan, a multi-Gold Glove Award winner, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. Ball 1, no strikes.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
At the belt and fires. Back to the mound. To second, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Number 5.
And now the first baseman, number 5. And he's already singled in this game. Singy, he's a guy that covers both sides of the plate about as well as anyone in the sport. How difficult is that to do?
Well, just look at the back of my bubblegum card. You'll see how hard it is. These guys are great, man. They have the ability to look out there, but also to be able to turn on the inside pitch. Those that can really sharpen things on the outer half, those are the ones that become elite.
Strike two. Next offering is down low.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a two-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
That just misses. The count now 2-2.
It's a good take.
On the ground right side, 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. So they go quietly there. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Orioles nothing. As we go to the last of the third. Now the Orioles catcher, number 91. And the right-hander back to work. There's a strike.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Base hit, center field.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Wally Gerber, the next to hit for the Orioles. In there for strike one. Runner at first with no outs here. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. And a swing and a miss. 1 out.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there. At least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Now here's the Orioles DH, Pat Collins. And that's down and away.
Count 1-0.
The pitch. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Here's a 1-1. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Ground ball right side, could be 2. Slings to second, return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 1 hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. 3 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back. John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Jim Edmonds. And he deals. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And there's a foul ball. Left-hand hitter waits. On the ground, right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And now number 27. He popped out his first time. That one ripped right center field. That's back. And that one is going to go. He powers one out to right field, and they add to their lead. It's 2-0.
It's like he's playing wiffle ball up there, and that's typically not the easiest way to hit a home run. To the slight opposite field, into the gap. Man, making it look easy, that's for sure.
So 1 out, nobody on. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Juan Encarnacion. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. And that one fouled off. Got it by him for the K.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now up for St. Louis, Ronnie Belliard. Grounded out his first time up. In there, and it's 0-1. Liner, base hit.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Man at first, Molina. Next up for the Cardinals. Lifted in the air, right center field. Jacobson on the move to his left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. St. Louis tacks on one with a homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Jack Tobin.
The right fielder, Jack Tobin.
And a pitch. It spills out of his glove.
Now back, the third baseman, Eddie Foster.
Now, Eddie Foster. First time up was a pop out. And a foul ball left side. Nobody out, runner at first.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, try to stay out of a double play here.
Righty delivers. Just missing there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Righty to the plate. Now a pop up on the infield. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, number 19.
Number 19 now at the plate. First time up, he reached on a bunt single. Pitch misses, and that's ball one. There's a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Line drive. Pulls up and it drops for a hit. The throw to third. In there safely. One away, runners at first and third. And into the box for Baltimore, Ken Williams. Pitch misses there. 1-0. Two on, one out.
That's ball two.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Runners are at the corners. One away. Next offering way off the plate.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And a pitch. And he walked him.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
William Jacobson, the next to hit for the Orioles. Grounded out his first time. Liner caught it second.
From up here, it looked like that liner might be splitting the gap in right center. That's one of those atom balls you just have to live with as a hitter.
And now it's going to be Marty McManus. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. In there for strike one.
Tough situation right here. So important as a pitcher to get ahead in the count as he did right there.
And the 0-1. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. That is the inning. Orioles leave them loaded. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, now the left fielder, Shu Taguchi.
Shu Taguchi.
The wind of the pitch. That one catches the corner for a strike.
You know, these Cards doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out one time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Swing and a pop-up. McManus settles underneath it. One away.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, number 22. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. There's a swing and a miss. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. The pitch. And that one is in the dirt. It's a ball and 2 strikes. In the dirt. And the first 2 set down on the top of the 5th. 2 outs, base is empty. Chris Duncan next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Line drive. Fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in. And that's a double.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Number 5 next up for the Cardinals. This guy has turned into a beast. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Man at second. Foul ball. The pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Next
Ball 3.
offering misses. Ball 3. Jim Edmonds up next for the Cardinals. Kicks and deals. That's in there. And it's 3-2.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here comes a pitch. Smoked on the ground a second. Gets it to first. And that is that. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Orioles nothing. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And here's the catcher, number 91.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, these Orioles need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Next offering upstairs.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Two now. That one to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, the shortstop,
Wally Gerber, the next to hit for the Orioles. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Kicks and fires. And a count 1-2. And here it comes. Tap to first. And he picks it up in foul territory.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. 2 away.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
Collins in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
Two down, nobody on. And that one is inside. And a good eye there.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Tobin stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Two outs. That's a laser base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Eddie Foster, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that's in there for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. And 1-2.
2 strikes.
That one is upstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
This one popped up. And that is the inning. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 5 innings complete. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Orioles nothing. And welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. Now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Jim Edmonds. And a pitch. Now fly ball to right center. Jacobson under it. And there's one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Here's the third baseman, number 27. He went deep back in the 4th. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Line drive, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock.
One down. And now Juan Encarnacion. On the ground, a second, might be two. There's one. Over to first, but it's offline.
Well, they had the chance at turning two right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Ronnie Belliard next up for the Cardinals.
He was the big part of the field last time. Nice liner to center.
First offering, and it just misses. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. On a line out towards center. Pulls up on it, and that's a base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with two away.
Now back, number 4.
And up next for St. Louis, Molina. First pitch just misses. Corners are occupied with two down. And it's 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And the right-hander deals. In the dirt, but kept close. Third out, and that ends the frame. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Part of the order, 3-4-5 coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Orioles nothing. Welcome back. And here's the first baseman, number 19.
The first baseman, number 19.
The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. One gets a check swing. Appeal to third. And no swing, says James Kingsley. The 1-1 is fouled off. One and two here. Just misses with that one.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Next one just misses. Full count, 3-2. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Now back, left.
Ken Williams, the next to hit for the Orioles. Throw to first, tag, and he's picked off.
I think the base runner was trying to catch him off guard, perhaps looking to steal right away, and wasn't ready to get back to first. Nice pickoff move by the pitcher.
And there's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Wastes no time there. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
So next to hit for Baltimore, William Jacobson. That one's in there, 0-1. Double play ball to second. Quick feed to second for one. Double play. They can't seem to break through. Inning over.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, number 61.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Shu Taguchi getting ready to hit.
The left fielder, Shu Taguchi.
The pitch. And that one upstairs.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
Next offering is downstairs. Just missed. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. That clips the corner. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. McManus puts it away. One up, one down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
Number 22 next up for the Cardinals. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. That's through there for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
At the belt and fires. Got him swinging.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
And now the DH, Chris Duncan. Pitch misses, and that is ball one. And that's through there for a strike. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
2 outs, runner at first. And stepping in for the Cardinals, number 5. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. That one catches the corner.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
The 0-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Orioles nothing. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the 7th, and into the box for Baltimore, Marty McManus. Weaver back to work. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. And now the 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. Movement in the bullpen. Tyler Johnson getting loose out there. Hancock, the right-hander, also getting loose. The wide to kick the pitch. And that's in for a strike. The pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. The wind and the pitch. And a ball evens the count.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Fly ball to right. Encarnacion settles under it and makes the catch. And there's one away.
Now back, number 91.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 91. In there for strike 1.
Well, this guy on the mound's done a lot better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
And a strike.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in the dirt. And a pitch. That one just misses.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
Slow roller to first. He takes it on his own, and that quickly 2 away.
The batter, the shortstop, Wally Gerber.
And next for the Orioles, Wally Gerber, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a foul ball. Pitch misses inside, and the count is 1-1. And now 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Stays alive. And a pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Belliard. And this ball is going to wind up out of play.
Well, that was a throw that just shouldn't have been made. They scored a single and an error, so the official scorer doesn't believe a good throw would have gotten it out, and neither do I. We can't hear it from up here, but I wonder if anyone was telling him just to eat the throw. You know, that's where communication on the infield can sometimes help out a ton.
Collins at the plate and takes high there. The 1-0. Base hit into center field. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe. And now they trail by 1.
Well, back within 1 as he brings home the run. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Here's Oliver Marmol towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change here. Jeff Weaver won't go any further. Pretty good effort, and he exits with a lead. We'll tell you about the new pitcher when we get back. New pitcher on here, Randy Flores.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Here's the Orioles leadoff hitter, Jack Tobin.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
And a foul ball. Oh, and 1 now. And a curve is down and in.
That's a really good take.
The 1-2.
2-2 count.
And he grounds one back up the middle. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And the home team down a run. You're dialed into the show. Ready to begin the 8th. Now up for St. Louis, Jim Edmonds.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
The pitch. Ball 1, no strikes. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Foster snags it on the run.
Now batting, number 27.
So up next, number 27. He's already homered here in this one. To the right side, McManus. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
The batter, the right fielder, Juan Encarnacion.
2 outs, base is empty. And up next for St. Louis, Juan Encarnacion. That one's in there. That's strike 1. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but He did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So 2 down. Now it's going to be Ronnie Belliard. Pitch is in there. Strike 1. Foster. They get the force out. Number 3. 1 hit, 1 left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Orioles 1. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Down the number 2 hitter, Eddie Foster. And here it comes. Check swing, appeal to first. No swing, just held it back there. Next pitch inside. And now 2-0. Movement in the bullpen for the Cardinals. Wayne Wright, the closer, is getting loose. The tying run at the plate. And there's a ball. Number 19 waits on deck. And the tying run is on base.
Leading off.
So next to hit for Baltimore, number 19.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
And the first offering is not close. Upstairs.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
Gets the slider in there for a strike. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. That's out to center field. Edmonds has a beat on it, and there's 1 down.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
New arm of the mound for the Cardinals, Josh Hancock.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Ken Williams. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And that one missing low.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now back.
And into the box for Baltimore, William Jacobson. First offering misses badly for ball one. Righty to the plate. Just missed. And a pitch. And that's in the dirt. And there's ball four.
Well, that's a pretty significant two-out walk as it moves the tying run up into scoring position. It's definitely not what you're looking for from your pitchers late in the ballgame.
And next for the Orioles, Marty McManus. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
And the 1-0. Fought off foul. Left field. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Orioles strand a couple. They're down 2-1. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Leading off, Molina.
Number 4.
And a pitch. And a strike in there. And ball one.
1-1.
Ball to strike. The pitch. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. The next offering misses. 2-2. Bounce to the right. On to first. One up, one down.
The left fielder, number 99. Shu Taguchi.
And stepping in for the Cardinals, Shu Taguchi. And that's in there for strike one.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Into center and a base hit.
Now batting, number 22.
So the batting order turns over, and here's the St. Louis leadoff man, number 22. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw there. Safe. Here comes the 0-1. Popped up. Foster makes the grab for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Chris Junkin.
Now it's the DH, Chris Duncan. In there, and it's 0-1.
If I'm at the dish right now, I am aggressive over the heart of the plate. This guy's been filling up the strike zone, so you know you're going to get a good pitch to hit. And as nasty as his stuff is, you might as well take all 3 swings.
They say you win. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. And he chases that one. And that is that. So 1 hit is all they get. Bottom part of the order. 7, 8, 9. 2 up in inning number 9. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Orioles 1. Welcome back. And here comes the closer, Wayne Wright.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with a W.
Right.
Now the Orioles catcher, number 91, 1 for 3. What are you looking to do in these spots? You're down a run. You're leading off the inning.
He's not a power hitter, a guy that's looking to tie it up with 1 swing. So he's going to take and get into this at bat and try to get deep into the bat. Ultimately, however he can, get to first base.
And now 2-0 as that one missed below the knees. The 2-0 is in for a strike. Now a check swing, but he held up. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And the batter will be the shortstop, Wally Gerber.
Leadoff man is on. You got to be looking for the bunt here. Trying to get him into scoring position.
Swings and misses. 0-1.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
And he deals. That pitch clips the outside corner, and it's 0-2. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. The next pitch misses. Now 1-2. In there, got him looking for the K. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And next is the designated hitter, Pat Collins. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the 9th. There's the strike up high. 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
0-2 now. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No, he held up. Next pitch is downstairs. Righty delivers.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And the righty deals. Good plate appearance there. able to take the walk.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their way off.
So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Jack Tobin, the next to hit for the Orioles. First pitch, not close.
Maybe losing command a little bit after the walk. Next pitch, not even close.
And now 2-0. Just missed. Eddie Foster up next. There's a strike, 3-1. Called strike right there. Big spot, tying and winning runs aboard with one down. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Got away with that curveball, no doubt about it. It passed right through the heart of the strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
Orioles down to their final out. Eddie Foster, the next to hit for the Orioles. Trying to deliver as the hero. They say you win.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Foul ball there. Two outs. Both the tying and winning runs are on. Next offering is down low.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the dirt. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Cardinals strand the go-ahead run to hold on for the win.
Well, all you want is a chance going to that final frame. They got some base runners, had the tying run at second, the winning run at first, just couldn't come through with the big hit. On the other side, nice job to battle through it, close out the win.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious St. Louis Cardinals, 2 runs on 11 hits, 1 error. They left 10 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 13 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.